Hi, Soren Seahawk families. This is Mrs. St. Andre, and I'm going to give you a quick class link tutorial. Some people who were able to make it to open house had a good introductory, but I want to make sure I have this here as a reference. This is class link. It has and it is kind of where all of the approved Dodia apps are housed. We use our QR code to get here, and in the classroom, we'll be doing this on our Chromebooks in class, and I wanted to make sure you had a home access. So once we're here, there's 3 websites I will be training the students on accessing in the coming weeks, and there might be some more we'll be adding as the year goes on. So the first one I wanted to show you is Benchmark. So if you didn't know where I got to it, it's right here. It's going to be in the folder, and you can actually see it from the folder. I'm training the kids how to find the red stretchy man. So if you can kind of see, he has a head, some arms. We call him the man, or benchmark. Once you open that, I have started assignments. Right now, they're generic assignments that were coming up. They don't have your traditional due date, but they are for practice and reference. So we'll be working in class. I use them in class, but if you want some extra practice, some extra videos, they are right here for you to access at home. You can keep using them. As the year moves on, this is where you're going to see your child's leveled readers. You'll have access at home as well as the students having access at school. There will also be some skill building phonics that align with the assignments that we're doing in class. So if you wanted to see what we are doing and keep up on that, you can always click on assignments. Now you can explore library on your own. It kind of opens up the app a little bit, but I'm teaching the kids to find the A for assignments. And we're starting to use this in whole class. In the coming weeks, we'll be using them individually in centers with computers in hands, hopefully by day 30 of kindergarten. So from here, we've got some alphabet songs. These will have some instruction on how to form letters, Heidi alphabet songs, which is phonics, as well as forming the letters and what they look like and recognize them. If you feel that your child really has a strong understanding of the alphabet, go ahead and go to sight words, sight word videos. All of these are just references. So I wanted to make sure you know that that's available for you to use now at your leisure. The next one that we have is SeeSaw. So I am hoping to migrate SeeSaw as a parent communicator, but I don't want to use that until I have everybody connected. In the classroom, students will be using SeeSaw for showcasing their work. It's a way for them to record what they're doing and share at home. Just thinking, letting the computer think a little bit. Takes a little bit for it to load up. We're going to roll with it. Thank you. That's taken a long time. I'll come back to it in just a little bit. I'll let it do its thinking. I'm going to come on over to ClassLink, and the third website that we'll be using is our Google Classroom. I'm going to click on right here, see if that goes any faster. So once you're in the Google Classroom, you're going to find St. Andre, KC, and I have a whale. Yep. Here we go. So I'm using the whale as kind of my icon for students to find. So here, just to give you a quick overview, and I'll be teaching the kids this as well. The stream page, this is just kind of, it'll just show up all the things that I add. The stream page, as we move forward, if I put an announcement here, it's mostly for parents. So stream, it will be a parent communication tool. You can go into classwork. Right now, there is classwork, as you can see. If there's something here under the tab, it's probably what we're doing in class. So the only reason why you really want to access this at home is if you're experiencing extended absence, either due to illness or other emergencies. The home and school connections, this is where I will do my best to keep my news you can use, photo albums, and any other slides and calendars will be here. Also, if you wanted to access class link, you can log in as your student and the class link will be right here. The login page should be linked here and you should be able to access, kind of log into Google first, use Google Classroom first, and then be able to log into your, use your QR reader here. And finally, down here, practice resources. I'll be adding more as we go along. I have my daily slides. This is another one. This is here. I use these during the day as our schedule and a anchor chart for students, but it's also a great way to see kind of what we were doing that day because they'll be updated. Handwriting practice is what we're mostly focusing on here. I have a playlist of my favorite this is my for this time of year, these are my favorite handwriting instructions. It's actually not what we're doing in the classroom. So if you wanted to practice handwriting at home, great resource right here, handwriting practice. Okay, now finally here, people. We have our students listed in the classroom, all 20. I would very much like to invite guardians. The reason why I would like to do this is I can invite you via with whatever email you choose. So as opposed to the email that's provided for me in Aspen, which is where I'm giving my information out now. Once I have everybody here, I can use this as an email. I can send out emails, my weekly updates, my news, you can use those kind of things, but they will come from my Google account, not my Dodia account. So that's important to notice. So I would very much like if you could please send me your preferred email. Aspen often generates the active duty email and you're getting information at work. Sometimes that's very confusing for people. Sometimes it causes a hiccup in communication with families. So please send as many emails that you prefer. So it could be whatever adult you would like attached. I can invite multiple guardians with multiple emails. So if you send me those emails, I will attach you and I can send out mass emails that way and contact you. Finally, grades, it's not really applicable to kindergarten at this time, and I won't be using it and in the traditional sense that you are thinking of. Okay, so that is Google Classroom. I'll have more information about that later. Finally, SeeSaw should be done thinking. Fantastic. It's important for you to know that SeeSaw does not open up to my whale right away, so I will be teaching kids to click on their names, find my whale, and we'll be having information further. So keep checking SeeSaw. So SeeSaw, benchmark, and whoops, nope. And Google. And Google Classroom. All right, you have a fantastic day.